Good day, everyone, welcome to another episode of Whazhatt. Today we're going to be taking a look at TransOcean, the shipping company. This game came out about a week ago at the time of this recording. And this game's been made by Deck 13 Hamburg and published by Astragon Software, and those guys were nice enough to send me a review copy of the game. And honestly, I thought this game would be closer to something like a game for an iPad or something. And arguably, some of the game mechanics are fairly simple, but sitting at close to 5 gigs on Steam, it's definitely got a lot more polish than you would find on a simple app. But I'll let you guys decide on your own. So let's jump into a new game here. The campaign is essentially a normal game, but with a bit of tutorialization going on. I've gone through a little bit of it just to see how the game goes. I'm just going to go straight into a free game, and I can show you the stuff I've learned, and we'll just try to fumble our way through the stuff I didn't. I'm going to go offline mode. Online mode, just the prices and whatnot. You don't have to see the other players. I found there was a lot of pop-ups on online mode that I just didn't care about, so I'm just going to go offline to get rid of some of that clutter. Oh, I haven't actually tried offline mode, so there might be still a lot of pop-ups. Keep an eye on the condition of your ship and repair when necessary. Apparently, if damage gets below a certain point, you sort of ruin your reputation just because you're driving these dirty ships around. Welcome, boss. So what are we going to call our shipping company? That is a good question. Zed's a good letter to start with. Statistics. Like logistics, so Zat, yeah, sure. Sounds more like statistics, which doesn't sound that interesting, but we're going to go with it. First rule of the new business location. So I was actually a little surprised that it's just Europe. No North America. I can't start in Canada and have a shipping company out of the ports of Vancouver. But that's okay, we can survive here. Each of these ports sort of have their own exports and imports that they want, different advantages, and what they can actually fit. So I'm gonna start with kind of a smaller port, I think. Maybe in like, let's go to Stockholm, that sounds interesting. Smaller ships, 10% on contractual penalties, so if we go over our time limits, we won't have to pay as much, and less on loan interest. Well, you know me and loans. Oh, they also send out radioactive materials. Metal, timber, parcels, and foodstuffs. That's not as much compared to, like, Britain. Oh, actually not a huge difference. A lot more here. Medicines, machinery. Well, I'm gonna go with my first choice, Stockholm. I think the port fees might be a little lower in the smaller ports. First of all, buy a ship, take some contracts, build a fortune. Work hard to increase your rank. Buy bigger ships. Yeah, same old idea of most building games, you know, just keep on growing. Wish the best of success to your company. So we got a good pile of euros here, and we're gonna spend pretty much all of it right away. I think we can only buy like the smallest feeder ships. This is 140 TEU. This is, I think, just sort of standard shipping crates. And that's actually quite a bit at the beginning because the contracts only give you like 20 at a time, but we'll see. From what I understand, like feeder ships would feed to larger ports, or the bigger ships would take it across the world. And then this is kind of the way the sizes go up. Panamax, post-Panamax, new Panamax. It's kind of a weird way of labeling the ships, but from what I understand, and I'm definitely not any sea expert here, Panamax would have been the largest a ship could be at the time when the Panama was a certain size. And then I think the Panama Canal was expanded at some point, so there were ships that are slightly larger, and now there's a new Panamax. The maximum size a ship can fit through the Panama Canal today, and I have no idea what ULCV is, but in any case, we're getting a feeder ship, and I'm gonna get a cheap one with not very good condition. I believe you can also buy brand new ships later on. You can get them built, but right now we're stuck buying used ones. 15 knots is a good thing to have. Max range 12 days. I guess that has to do with the fuel limit and condition. It's right at the edge of making me look bad, but we can repair it a little bit later. Yeah, we'll go with this. Speed vessel 650. Yes. And we need to name our ship. It's going to be called the Yamato from Norway. Let's go with the Horizon. Has bad connotations. Lena? MS Cargo Lloyd. Moonlight. A Horizon again. Oh, come on. I want something good. Helvetica, like the font. Yeah, perfect. Standard ship, standard fonts. And let's get out of this menu. So, here's our brand new, well, not exactly brand new, big piece of metal in the port. Each port has been sort of handcrafted to look like the real ports of the areas. I wish I could lower the camera a little bit more just to take a look at whatever is going on over there. I think those might be trees, but for some reason are covered in snow or are untextured. Yeah, I guess we got a lot of snow here, so must be snow. And anyways, that's the first thing we need to do after we have our ship is actually get a contract and go ship this somewhere. Now our ship had it shows right here, a capacity of 140 TEU, also maximum tonnage. I mean, it's how much you can fit and how much it can actually float. So it would be best if we can actually fill this thing up. So we don't want to take jobs that are all going to the same place or are on the way, because we could hit Britain first on our way to Spain. This isn't too far away either. Well, let's take these two routes to Valnica? I hope I'm saying that right. That fills it up a bunch. And yeah, we'll stop off. Oh, I guess this won't fit. Yeah, we'll grab this one. It's just over there. And then choose how fast our ship's gonna go. So 5 knots the whole way seems kind of slow. Extreme power. I imagine this affects your condition a bit if you're pushing the engines that hard, and definitely your fuel usage. But it would take 108 days just to go around there. It's like a good chunk of a year there. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually setting it. This is just kind of changing the stats. I think we actually set it when we take off. But anyways, we'll set it to slow, accept selected contracts. That all seems to make sense. Except for the Helvetica. Updated every 2 days. So yeah, you can also adjust your timing here. If you need to wait around for different contracts or for your ship to be repaired. But let's cast off. And we are headed straight to Valnica and then over to Algiers later. And yeah, here's where we're going to set our speed. So yeah, the faster you go, the more fuel you're going to use. Doesn't seem to affect the condition. We're in no rush, but I don't want to take forever. And we'll do a manual undocking, a manual cast off, which is a bit of a mini game. It's kind of fun, where you have to get your ship out of the port. Really, it's a good portion of the game because, I mean, they spent a lot of time crafting these harbors and the ship traffic through it. So if you don't enjoy this part, it's debatable whether you really want to play this game, because the rest of it is a little simplistic. I guess we have to reverse out of this parking stall. And then we're headed over to the anchor over here, which is kind of backwards. We're going away from the anchor, where we put our anchors. I'm going to go out into the open seas. I think you're only allowed to go about 10 knots within the ports, despite the fact that this ship can go 15. We'll see in a sec when I actually go forward. And steering these things around is a little complicated. I should probably back up more, shouldn't I? A little complicated because they don't drive like a car. Your steering is actually at the rudder, so the back is kind of what swings out back and forth. So if you're expecting to sort of turn around a corner, you're going to find that you'll kind of drift a lot more than you would in like a car or something. I might show you if I really crank it over. The nose kind of stays in the same place, still goes forward, while the back swings around, which makes it a lot more difficult to maneuver in tight spaces like this. Because I'm still gonna hit that ice over there if I keep going this way. Maybe? Maybe not? Can we squeeze past? Oh, it'll be close. It'll be close. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Back it up, back it up. Let's not hit that ice. First voyage out. Let's not also hit the corner of that wharf. Oh my god. Forward. This way. See, even here if I turn hard, I might swing my back into the wall, so I gotta go straight. Go straight, go straight! Oh my god. And I think we're clear. As long as there's no other ships in the way. And this sort of mini game is fun for a while. It is a little simplistic, but each harbor has its own sort of issues you need to get around. So it'll be interesting for a while. I'm still having fun with it right now. I wish it was like more realistic, more simulatory. I'm not exactly sure what that would be. I mean, I know in real ships they have thrusters that can actually push them sideways and rotating things, but again, we just bought kind of an old junker ship, so it might not have those fancy features. So we don't have anything to do until our ship lands because we don't have much money, so I'll just increase the game speed using the number keys. I have to hold the number 3 and it'll go super speed. See the days ticking by. We can also adjust our speed here during the voyage if we want. Sometimes you'll get little pop-ups saying, hey, we've encountered an issue with the ship. What do we do? But generally with the one ship, you just gotta wait till it gets to the dock, and we'll do a manual docking at Valencia. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Not Valnica. And using the keyboard, the WASD keys, as you would expect. Let's put the Helvetica into port at Valencia. And make some money for Statistics, a shipping company. So this should be fairly simple to do. But it might be a bit deceiving, because I mean, theoretically I can just kind of start swinging my back out here, get lined up with the dock and slide in, but doesn't always work as planned. I still have to sort of feel out the momentum on these ships and their turning radiuses, and this is a small ship. Look at this big purple thing sitting on the map here that I'm afraid is coming towards me. How do you get that in there? I imagine that it docks somewhere else, not in this little... Okay, back up, back up, back up. Where's this guy going? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons here. I also want to see this way. You can go into the blue areas, it gives you a warning, but if you go into the red areas, you lose the mission, if you can call it that. I only did it in like the tutorial, so I don't really know what would happen on the full game here. Is this guy moving? Because it's my turn to park here, buddy. You gotta wait your turn. Get out of here. This is my spot. You can find your own. I'm gonna be right next to... Oh, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing here. I'm too busy arguing. Is there sea rage? Boat rage? Captains get out and have fisticuffs. Just park next to it and get out on the little wings and you can probably hit the guy. Okay, I'm doing a horrible job of parking here. Let's back it up again. I've been doing this for 2 minutes now? Jeez. That's something you can do if you really want to challenge yourself, is get a faster and faster time every time you park the ship. And if you're lazy and have a bunch of money, you can just call in the tugs. Oh boy. And have them do it for you. This is surprisingly difficult to talk while doing this. It is a lot more difficult than it looks. Okay. My nose will mostly stay in place, so swing the back around. This might do it. No. No, this looks dangerous. Stop, 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 stop. Oh no. Upwards of 5%, the ship has to be towed. Oh my god. Okay, how much did I damage it? 0? Well, that's good. Just some scrapes, just the paint. Only the cosmetics. Now we should be able to get it in here. Just go straight. Nice and squeaky close. That's how I like it. Make it a little bit easier for the crane operator. It's all about him, right? And stop the ship. There we go. Damage ship 0%. Excellent job, yeah. Not my best parking. For 3, almost 4 minutes. Anyways, we made some money. Journey was actually worth it, that's good. And while we're here, we can do a little bit of touch up. It did actually lose some condition, I think just from normal wear and tear. Nothing I did. It's those dastardly seas. I don't want to spend too long in port because you do have to pay fees to keep your ship here. So on top of these costs, I think it's going to cost me money. And I also want to get this thing back out on the water and making money for me. So it's going to take 4 days. We can just power through that. But while we're here, let's also take a look at the contracts we have. Because we are heading over to where was it again? I don't think it's on this list. Over here. So we want to find something maybe on this side of the Mediterranean. Seems like nothing is over there. Not a thing. So I might not want to even pick anything up here. Maybe I'll go over there first. At the same time, might have even worse things here. I don't really know how to compare. I wish there was a little bit more room to actually see. Let's go sort by contract value. The more expensive ones. Textiles to Reykjavik? Reykjavik? I'm so bad at the pronunciation. All the way over to Russia. Metals to Flexsto or Felixstowe. Yeah, let's go to St. Petersburg. There's no time limit on this. We can hit other ports along the way because that's where all the ports are. And these are just, it's just post. Just mail. People can wait. So we'll accept this. Yes. And then we'll leave this space and see what we have over when we cross the waters here. So let's take a look at these other menus here. It's casting off. Okay, we're going to Algiers. We can upgrade our ship. There's a few little slots for upgrading our engine. Engine fine-tuning level 1 engine upgrade raises the maximum speed overall by 1 knots. 1 single knot. Hull coating raises the maximum range, so you use your fuel more efficiently. And then a license slot, which we get some people to inspect our ship, and they can say you can now carry weapons of mass destruction. Or just nuclear waste. I imagine this is some sort of chemicals. It doesn't really say. And we can also expand our influence and start buying ships here, but I think we'll wait. We can buy our smaller little ships from the other ports. So it's now loaded up. I think we are done waiting for... Oh no, a couple more days. Waiting for repairs. Ready in 0 days. Does that mean it's good to go? I guess so. So let's cast off. And I'll send the Helvetica over to Algiers. Let's see if we can get out of this place as easily as we got in. Why can I not cast off? Oh, it's not actually... Okay, that's a little confusing. I guess it's sometime today it'll be ready. There we go. Helvetica is ready to go. Cast off. 1 days. Manual. Does this change? 2 days, 1 days? 0 days? 1 days is fine. 7 knots seems slow. Considering that I was coming into port at like 10 knots. So we are in the same spot, that makes sense. Let's do a little bit of turning. Go slow because I think I'm just gonna whack my rear end into the wall there if I go too quickly. Will it clear? Bit more? Looking good? Oh cool, it actually says the name of the ship at the back of the ship. It's a nice little feature. Can't zoom in, can I? Oh, I can zoom out. Oh, I can zoom out! That's so cool. I mean, it's kind of expected, but I'm glad it's there. What is this building? Oh, it looks like a place you can actually build ships. Okay, sharp turn to the right. It says port and starboard. This should be teaching proper sea terminology here. Full to starboard. Dead slow. Come on. Come on, ship. Just because you're like a mile-long chunk of metal doesn't mean you have to be unsporty. Back it up. Oh no, this guy's coming too. I told you last time. It's my turn. Even though that was 4 days ago. Let's get out of here before he comes. It's gonna block everything up. Full speed ahead, Captain. I can't give it anymore. Oh, that's an atrocious Scottish accent. To open seas where we can roam free. Well, for 1 day as we just crossed the Mediterranean. It's a bit more of a relaxed, slower paced game, but I think it's got pretty nice graphics, calming music. It's definitely something you can just sort of chill on. It's not action-packed. Although, I mean, compared to all the other games I review, it is not that much different. So, heading over to Algiers, and it's already there. So let's dock over in Algiers, see what this dock looks like. Oh, I didn't even see what our condition was. What are we at? It won't tell me here. Oh, we're at 68%. So if I zoom out, where are we going? Somewhere over there. Full speed ahead. Well, this music is kind of nice and calming. I wish it would change up a little bit. I thought I heard different music at different ports, but maybe I was just playing longer and this looks like it's going to be a difficult position to enter. And my ship better not be moving, because I need to get in here. And I also hear something that sounds like cicadas? Crickets? Something like that. And this is a very dry, arid place. Come on. Maybe I should just start paying for the tugs. These things are pretty expensive, though. I don't remember the price. I bet if I clicked on it, it might tell me, but it might also just accept it. So I'm just gonna bring this in on my own wits. This actually wasn't too bad. Getting a little bit better at this. You just gotta plan ahead. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Like seriously. Stop. Back it up. It's gone past. There we go. New best time, 1:34. Does it really take that long? Or is that like an hour and a half real time? So this was actually pretty lucrative. We still have the stuff to take over to Stockholm. Wait, no. Oh, this is from Stockholm. This is the stuff we're dropping off. Now we need to find something to take us over to St. Petersburg, or close to. And apparently there's nothing. So we'll take this one going to... Wait. Counterfeit goods? Nero RM. I don't know what that means. I think there's a chance that this could be bad. As in... Actually, let's see this. Oh wow, they're paintings. It's like photocopies of the Mona Lisa. It has to get there in a certain time. But yeah, there's I don't know how it works, but so yeah, we'll grab this stuff. Contract attached, accepted. Blah, blah, blah. Because you can be caught carrying illegal items, but I don't know what happens, and I don't know where that occurs. What's, how full is our ship? It's about halfway, so maybe we should, we'll cast off, and maybe we should stop. Oh, it's not even unlocked. How come I can't get there? I can't get to a port unless I actually have a contract to go there. Damn, because I wanted to pick up some other contracts on the way. Maybe we'll go back to Valencia, or we could take a look at the contracts list and wait 2 days. Yeah, let's try that. I'll just hit 3. New contracts available. Contract list. Dublin. Port Said. Stockholm is much more on the way, but we're looking at contract value. So Dublin is kind of on the way. Questionable goods. Counterfeit was bad enough, but this stuff I don't even know what it is. It looks leafy. That's actually hilarious. I didn't think they would have that in the game. Big bricks of green leaves. I wonder what it could be. Well, we'll throw some of that on the boat. We do have a time limit on this I completely forgot about. So let's take some healthy herbal supplements to Dublin. I'm sure the rate is very good over there. And now we have a very full ship. And we have 21 days to get over there. And this currently takes 26 days, so we need to burn some more fuel. 14 days? That should give us enough time to hit both these places. Although we're going to need to refuel. We could refuel over in Dublin, but I imagine the fuel prices are better over here, considering that this is closer to where all the oil comes from. So we want to go ship status, click on our little fuel guy. Very flat prices of 567. Now, can I actually like check the fuel prices at other ports? If I go world map, Dublin, I can't click on it. Wait, fuel prices in Europe. Dublin's okay. It's definitely more expensive. Cheapest at my hometown, which is, oh no, wait, not even. That's Stockholm. Wait, where's... Oh, that's over in Iceland. Okay. Or sorry, Greenland. Wait, this is Greenland. No, this is Iceland. This is Iceland. Oh my god. I know these things, but for some reason you end up looking extra stupid when you're talking on a video. Anyways, I do want to fill up here. So let's just grab a full load. We can afford that, right? Yeah, fuel up. Fill her up. Wonder how long that takes. Pumping. Do they wipe your windows while you're doing it? And then I think we're good to cast off. We don't really care about the condition of our ship. Although we don't want to look too shady. So we're going to Dublin. 27 days. I thought it was... Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna have to power through it even more. 12 knots, 17 days. We'll do a manual cast off. And away we go. With our completely legitimate cargo. Boop. Oh no. Why do they have to put me next to this guy? Are you moving? Why do they just kind of slowly drift around? I have to make it so complicated. Actually, it's kind of fun. Back it up. Can I just like back straight out? Not have to turn around? I wonder what the top speed of this ship is. I mean, bigger ship means bigger engines, but it's also a lot more mass to move around. Okay, we can do a 3-point turn here. Is that what it's called with ships? And let's not hit the wall. I don't know how much momentum this thing has. That's close enough for my tastes. crank it going the other way. Oh, wow. Now, I imagine this is sort of exaggerated speeds, because I think the ship's definitely moving a lot quicker than 10 knots. And I imagine maybe this is like minutes and hours, not seconds and minutes. Let's not crash through this out-of-bounds area. Oh, maybe just a little bit. You have left the authorized route. Turn around. How about I just keep on going? Perfectly fine to be here. You can't tell me what to do. I'm the captain. I control this beast. The Helvetica. The Beast Helvetica. That's what I should have called it. That sounds a lot more intimidating than a font name. Are we maybe the Beast Helvetica Bold. Yeah. Bold beast. Anyways, let's get out to the ocean. Go to Dublin. And hopefully the coppers don't think our license plate has expired. Moving pretty quick. This is just on normal fast speed, not super speed. New company contracts offer. We have reached Dublin. Manual docking. Let's see what Dublin looks like. So we can manually try to sneak away from the Coast Guard if they show up. This looks pretty straightforward. Can't complain about the Dublin making things complicated. There is some tanks here. Actually, I have no idea what I'm getting into. I won't speak too soon. Okay, it's deeper into the mouth of this beast. That's another beast. These are beasts coming together. That sounds kind of rude. Oh, come on, where is this? Right there? Next to that guy? So if I turn my ship around to park now, it'd be easier to get out. But I could also just back it out. Yeah, I hear ya. Blow my own horn. Let's see if, I mean, I can't park straight in there anyways, because this guy's in the way. I can't go too far into that zone. Can we do, like, a turn on the spot? Or is this just going to make a mess? But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I know modern ships have thrusters that can just turn and boost them any which way, so the ships can really just spin around in place. This one, not so much. Seems to have more of the standard affair of rudder and big spinny prop. This might not have been a good idea. Maybe I should have turned around over there in the cul-de-sac. This might be okay, as long as I miss that corner and not crash straight into it. I think, I don't know if it's simulated here, but with real ships, the faster you go, the more control authority your rudder has. So slowing down doesn't really help you turn necessarily. I've actually read some comments somewhere that with the Titanic, part of the problem was that they slowed down and tried to turn, which made them actually have a worse time trying to avoid the iceberg. If they would actually like speed up and turn, they might have missed it, or slowed down and not turn. I don't know. Okay, this was a bad idea. Let's just clean this up. We'll back it up this way into here. Give ourselves some room. Let's not go into the red here. And try to bring this over. No. Oh boy. You know what? Call the tugs. Well, anyone can do it with tugs. Port workers know what they're doing. Not a compression, whatever. Costs? How much money do I have? I should list my money somewhere, right? I'm not seeing it. Whatever, we can afford it. Cha-ching. Yeah, we can totally afford it. Hardly worth it. Oh, it balances out. What do you mean? We're selling questionable goods. It should have... Oh, we're also past due? How'd that happen? Did I spend like 11 days trying to park my ship? So we've got to pay for the tugs. Contractual penalties. Oh yeah, okay, so it's because we're late. Which I imagine means, but it was only 6 days. I thought we had like 14 or 20 days to do it. I'm a little confused now. Oh well. What kind of contracts do we have here? We are going to St. Petersburg and Felixstowe. So if we can get anything going that way, but there seems to be nothing. So hopefully we can pick something up in Britain here. We're also 2 days behind. Or do we have 2 days left, and we're likely to get there in 9 days? I might have been reading that wrong. I was mixing up how long it takes to get somewhere versus... Yeah, that's it. This is the contract date, and this is how long it's going to take? Yeah, I believe so. So, it's going to take 2 days to get over there, but we're already 9 days past due. So we're not going to make much money with our Mona Lisas, but that's okay. Felixstowe, 2 days. Let's just crank it up a little bit. This doesn't really change how many days it takes. Wait. Arrival in 2 days, extreme power set. I don't understand. What does this mean? It's confusing me now. Is this like the total journey time? But it doesn't know where I'm going. Very slow, 64 days, arrival in 6 days. Stream power 7 days, arrival in 2 days. So I don't understand why that's not matching up. Oh, we can also add our next one. Yeah, it doesn't add up to me. Altogether, 5, 6, 7 days. 16, that still doesn't add up though. Oh well, we'll get there. We'll go as fast as we can. Let's see what happens. Cast off. Now hopefully this should be an easy escape. I think we can just power straight ahead as long as no one's in the way. And there is no one in the way. Full power. 10 whole knots. A little bit of left. A little bit of right. We're good. Oh, gotta watch out for the red there. You wouldn't want to hit that spot. And then we'll head out towards our goal. Probably doesn't matter. It's probably that whole area is out to sea, but we might as well be a little accurate. Now what I'm really looking forward to is actually getting another ship, because I think that's when the game gets more interesting. So you actually have to control your fleet. I also want to see what the stats are on these larger ships. But at the rate we're going, I don't know if we're going to be making enough money for that anytime soon. Good job. And here we go over to Felixstowe. And we'll park this thing manually. Have we been here? I don't remember now. I don't think so. Don't hesitate to sail old ships, manage your fleet more efficiently. That's not a bad idea. And crank it in. I would have liked it if my funds were showing here so I could decide whether or not I want to call the tugs. I mean, we're already late by quite a bit, so this isn't going to be profitable anyways. So I should probably save as much money as I can by bringing this in manually. And maybe in the future I just won't take any contracts that expire anytime soon. I thought I had a lot of time with this, but I must have had those numbers backwards. So I think I did this wrong again. Getting a little bit of a frame rate drop. Whoa, okay, whoa. Should have started turning a lot earlier. I keep expecting this to operate more like a car, and it very much does not. That's not gonna work. Oh boy. I don't know if this is intense to you, but this is pretty intense to me. I'm also kind of rushing it, but I don't know if doing it slower would have helped anymore. Okay, don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. We're already running late. We don't want to have to pay repair fees either. A lot of bouncing back and forth here. Okay, we got to be able to get in this time. Just go straight. Oh boy. Oh boy. How much damage did we do? 2%? We'll live. Those pipes had to be there. I wonder what's in those pipes. Might have just like completely destroyed the ecosystem here by dumping tons of oil into the harbor. So we got rid of our counterfeit goods late. Apparently it was worth it still, despite being 11 days late. And we have a good chunk of money, but I don't think it's anywhere enough to buy a new ship. Gas guzzler 800. Bulky 120. I need to rank up before I can get these. I didn't even realize there were ranks. And both of these in stock, and then these are... You need like more than 3 times as much money. So let's see if I can get any nice, good contracts. Or going to Port Said. Well, we still need to hit St. Petersburg. And that would be in 5 days. There's no time limit on it, so we could just hold on to this forever. But let's see if we can find something else going this way. For example, this timber. Let's throw that on. And that is it. Anything else on the way? Dublin's not the right way. Hamburg is kind of on the way. That's definitely the wrong way. Okay, yeah, let's look at Hamburg. We actually got 2 things for Hamburg. This one... 8 days, 1 day. Well, this is gonna fill the ship anyways, so let's take this ore. And we'll go to Hamburg, then St. Petersburg. Hopefully I have nothing late. Hopefully not scratch the ship anymore. Do we need to fuel up? Do we need to repair? Repairs, as long as it's above 60%, I'm happy right now. This is not exactly cheap here. 659. Europe. Hamburg is the most expensive place. And then, oh my, I'm gonna slow the game down, or even pause it while I look at this. And we're going over to St. Petersburg, which has a much better rate. But I'm wondering if we'll actually have enough to get over there. It seemed like we would. So let's go back to the port here. If we go cast off to Hamburg, and then add St. Petersburg, it doesn't actually show my total fuel usage for the whole journey. Damn it. Why not? Okay, well, what if we go straight there? What is that? Oh. We don't have any time limit, so we could just go really slow. Maybe we'll do that. Hamburg. 4 days. Take our time. Manual cast off. Let's go. And we'll see if we can make enough to buy a new ship. It gives you some stats of the city. And we need to turn around again. Why did I have to put the port so close to my ship? They just need bigger cranes and it'd be a lot easier. What's nice about these ships, I don't quite understand the mechanics, but the gotta watch that wall. The feeder ships have their own cranes, so they don't need any big cranes to load and unload compared to the larger ships, which you will need some help. So I guess a benefit is that they can go anywhere. But I don't know if at which point the ports need feeder ships. Oh, come on. Need more thrusters on this thing. I sure hope the bigger ones are a little bit more maneuverable, because I don't know how I'm going to move those around. Alright. We're clear of the wall. Just make sure we don't hit the red as well. Oh boy. I probably should have just backed it up first. We also have the shore there. Again, I don't know if slowing down is a good idea or a bad idea. I need to make these ports bigger. You can do it, little ship. What? What? Oh, I'm hitting the ground. I didn't think that was a thing. Can we squeeze by? We should be clearing it. No, no. 1% damage. Super Ship Z. This was a... Oh, okay. These are my times. 3% damage. What was it? If it goes 5%... Ah! How do I get away from this? You think we're clear? Let's just floor it. Let's get it. Oh! We broke our ship. No, no, no. This is a disaster. You smashed your ship up half the port as well. You're making a horrible impression. Stop the ship immediately. And this is more than it would cost to use the tugs. Well, what's the condition of this ship now? Can I click on it? Helvetica, 58%. So we'll have to get it repaired. It doesn't tell me the list of prices for repairing. We could hit Stockholm on our way back and get it repaired over there, because I think it's cheaper. I didn't actually want to go to the port. Just want to look at the stats. No, it's not letting me do that. How can I see what the bonuses are for the ports? Or is that like for my entire company? I'm a little confused now. Well, we'll just have to see how much it costs when we hit Hamburg. So it looks like you unlock all the ports as you reach them. It's kind of a neat feature of the game. Let's plow this through over to Hamburg. And should we dock it? Let's take a look. We always have the option of doing it later. Hamburg. So is this the port? This looks like a very fancy port. Imagine living in one of these houses. Okay, I can't see where we're going. Zoom out. That's quite a city there. We're going over there. Looks like there's a lot of room. That's what I thought last time, though. Brum brum. Do you know any sailing songs, sea shanties that I should be singing right now? Yo ho ho and a bottle of... What are we carrying? I don't even remember. Ore? Are you serious? Are you going? Okay, I'm gonna go on your... Oh, you're backing up? I'm just gonna sit here and let you figure out which way you're going. No, he's gonna stop. Great. Well, maybe I want to go this way. That seems like a bad idea. Are you backing up? Playing chicken? Another ship? Oh, I can see my shadow underwater. That's kind of interesting. There's actually a depth to this water modeled in the game. You're not gonna let me go that way now that I've backed up to line up. Okay, wait. I can make it. I can make it. He's bobbing around. Yeah, I see you there. You're okay, dude. Just be chill. Be chill. Be gone in a second. No, okay, I'm drifting. Just let it settle. And slide. Oh, you know. You can't be serious. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Oh my god. Ah, okay, we're calling the tugs. We're calling the tugs. It's even more expensive than if we just do it at the beginning. This journey was catastrophe. We lost money? How did we lose money? The tugs cost more than the entire payment because I used tugs. Did I use tugs on the way out? Well, I guess tugs aren't worth it for the smaller ships. Anything we can grab here going to St. Petersburg? Oh, there just happens to be. So let's throw that on board and hopefully we can actually park at St. Petersburg. I'm curious, can I take out like a big loan? Company contracts? Oh. Deliver the card comedies within the contractual time you receive. How is this different than everything else? Regular shipments, I guess you can set up ships to regularly go back and forth. Company contracts accepted. Budget, balance, loans. Loans are always a horrible thing for me to touch, but I'd like to see what some of the bigger ships can do. A turn-based loan, a line of credit, 14% interest rate, much better interest rates, and a term. Wait, oh, we can get multiple turn-based loans. Monthly payment. Oh, I see. Different terms. How do we choose the size of our loan? Oh, I can just type it in. What the? Okay, so that's the maximum. Is that even enough to get a nice big ship? No. Doesn't look like it. This is 10, 18, 32. And the loan, it'll only give me a lot less, 6. And I'm already in debt, is this? I didn't realize that. Or is this the amount that they can offer me? Yeah, no, this is already the amount. So yeah, we're not gonna touch that. That's not worth it. Diagrams. Interesting diagrams, repair costs, fuel costs. Oh, if you actually want to pay attention to how much money is coming in, going out, that'd be good to check. It's the menu. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. We'll get out of here. I don't know what this means. I imagine I'm not supposed to hit those boys. Buoys, as it were. But cast off. And we're gonna make our way to St. Petersburg. We can go. We'll make it. We can go a little bit faster and still make it with the fuel that we have. Cast off. So we have to get out of here on our own, and we have to get into St. Petersburg on our own. Or else we might lose all our money. I didn't even really pay attention to the worth of those contracts. I was hoping I'd be able to show you guys. Oh, we have to leave a different way that we came in. I was hoping to show you guys some of the bigger ships because I want to see how they handle, but it seems like there's a bit of grinding to do before you can get up to that level, which is good to know. I mean, I'm still having fun. I haven't explored all the ports yet. Still a lot of learning to do on getting the ship to do what I want it to. And there's still quite a big turning radius for the front, and then the back comes out even wider. Like, I started turning right at the corner there, and I'm almost gonna hit this wall. Well, maybe not almost. I'm going down the center, so this is actually pretty good, but you know what I mean. Hopefully you park the bigger ships in some bigger areas. We got a little guy here. He's gonna get in our way. Let's go bully him. Oh, he's moving pretty quick. Let's get in his wake. That'll help our speed. That's how it works, right? Get some clean air. It's a racing term, by the way. Clean water? I don't think it's clean water coming out of the back of a boat, that's for sure. Drifting all over the place. Oh no. How did this guy get out here so fast? Wow, he's really moving. Everybody's just running out of this place. Is there like a fire or something I didn't hear about? Oh, don't stop there. Jeez, where's your brake lights? Give me some warning. Honk my horn at him. Interestingly, we're still above the warning point. I guess that's 50% right there. But I thought it was 60% where you start sort of losing reputation. I forgot to check how much the repairs were here. Okay, we made it out. Slightly faster than I have before. New best time. And we're off to Russia. Home of what? We'll soon find out. Boop. Now, they better have a reasonable port or I'm gonna be angry. Climate cold. Really? Wouldn't have expected that. Well, it's way over there. Let's go take a look. It's a tight entrance, that's for sure. Yeah, the music hasn't changed up at all. I thought I remembered hearing different musics for like the different ports, but I must be misremembering. It's interesting seeing your shadow, but it would be kind of nice to have like a depth gauge so I can tell if I'm about to run on land again like I did before. But I don't know if that's something that ships would actually have. Okay, good. I can actually see where I'm going this time. I'm not going to take a wrong turn. That was a bit sneaky at that other port, and I don't think that's something that should happen. That's extremely frustrating, and we lost a bunch of money on that too. This actually seems like it might be okay. This little island here is in very much the wrong spot. I don't know why they left that there. Seems like the worst idea. Some unrealistic steepness to those angles, but it's an exaggerated model. I don't think it's super accurate. For anyone who's played like Ship Simulator or similar games, how does this compare? I mean, I think I've played some of those games a while back and it wasn't much more complex than this. You know, set your rudder position, set your speed. I imagine real ships, it's a bit more complicated than that. I'm a little saddened that it doesn't seem to touch on that at all. I'd like to learn kind of how real ships work. That's why I love playing these kind of games, is you actually learn a little bit about the genre. But if they're oversimplified, to get rid of some of that complexity, then you don't learn anything. Like they should have at least... Oh man. No, why am I still floating sideways? Go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight. Oh boy. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Scraping right along there. Okay, park it. Are we in? A little bit more? A little bit more? I better... Oh, there we go. Well, we're in. At least we can say that. And we made some money, but we're still, like, just barely breaking 4 there. I think we're at 3 when I was last looking at the money. What does this button do? Just changes the menu. So it would take a bit more to get cooler ships. I think we've done all our contracts here. We could potentially sell this one. Is that something we can do? Sell ships. That would only bring us up to 3, 4, 5, about 6 something. Which would give us nothing, it seems. Like, do they not even have other smaller feeder ships? This is the cheapest thing they have. We need at least 10. And it's not even that much better than what we have. I guess the first ship you get is a little cheap. And then later on the ships get quite a bit more expensive. So I either need to grind a lot more or be a lot smarter on how I'm running these routes. I thought I was doing it decently by combining the different contracts on way, but I do need to pay attention to the timings. But in the end, I'm enjoying this game. There's a lot more here than I originally expected. I'm a little worried about replayability. Once I've seen all the ports and sort of mastered how to handle the ships, then I probably wouldn't be coming back to it. I might even drop it halfway through depending on how repetitive it gets, but there's definitely some interest here for the first time you go through the game. So I'd recommend it for anyone who's interested in sort of this style of management game, or even just if you like ships. Let me know in the comments below if you think it's missing anything particular, like I was saying, with maybe more realistic controls or more ship terminology. And if you guys like videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.